So today we'll continue. We'll do model test. We'll do column. We'll do foundation. Then we'll do roof, soffit. Then we'll close. Then we'll continue tomorrow. So it means you have a lot to do this weekend. Say it. I'm not doing the roof now. No, we'll do the first floor before we put the roof on it. Hmm. You go take. You go there. Where is it? So we'll put the first floor on it. Then we roof it. Yeah. Okay. Let's put the first floor. So you remember underlay, right? And that was one of the last things we did on Monday. So the underlay will enable you to see what is beneath. So right now I'm on the first floor. So I'm seeing the underlay for my ground floor. You get it? Good. So I'm sure we did ceiling, but we've deleted it, right? Because I said I want to slab the building. So I want to put a slab on this building. To put a slab on the building, that slab is the slab for the first floor. Are you with me? Ordinarily on site, if you want to do that slab, you go up and go and do it. You'll not stand on your ground floor and do the slab up. So over here to go up. So it means you have to go to the first floor to put a slab on this building. So I'll open first floor. Then I see the underlay. Now I'll put my slab on it. So I'll click on floor. I have my 150 floor selected. Then you determine how you want your slab to be. I can decide to use pick line. Remember pick line. So that I'll just pick the lines. That is if I want the floor to take the shape of the building exactly. Right? See what's happening? So I'll just pick the lines. When I get here, I'll pick this one too. Then some lines are passing through. So I'll use the trim and extend. Correct this. Correct that. And this one. You see? All right. Okay, I think that's all. So this means that the slab will sit directly on top of the building, exactly taking the same shape. Now, if I click on accept, it will ask me a question. The question is that I'm putting a slab on the building. It's asking me that. You see the walls that we drew on the ground floor, it's up to the first floor. But remember the slab will fall just below that level. Are you with me? Are you with me? Hold on. Let me show you this. Let me go to elevation. Okay. You see where the first floor, ground floor walls are falling? Just on the level. But our slab will come down here. You get it? Yes, because the face of the slab is what will begin the next floor. Are you with me? Good. So the question they're asking me is that If I accept, the question they're asking me that the slab will fall there and come down a little bit, but the walls goes up. So do I want the walls to attach to the bottom of the slab or not? That's the question they're asking me. If I say don't attach, which is this one, means that this is all happening. The slab will be there and the walls will still come up to the level. Are you with me? However, if I say attach, so the slab will now attach to the bottom of the roof of the floor. So I don't sit inside the slab. So if I go to elevation, you realize that it is down here and the walls we just made it halfway over here. Are you okay? My bed is showing. It means that the bed has passed through the wall. So let's go and look at where the bed is. So ground floor, the bed is here. See, it's passing through the wall. I'll just shift it inside, and that's all. Are you okay? Now, assuming, so let me go to 3D lesson. So you see, you have like a cantilever here, and then this side too. Maybe over here, you want the floor to extend here. You don't want that place to be open. So I can go back to my first floor, select the slab, click on edit boundary to get a shape of the slab. That means I want a floor here. So I'll use trim and extend to extend this here from a slab. Now I click on modify. Now I have to delete this line because it needs to be a complete shape. Then I'll accept. It will ask me again. I'll say attach. And in 3D, see we'll have this here. That's if you want it this way, right? I don't, so I'll undo. I'll undo it. So I get this. Are you okay? Now you can see that the floor is passing through the stairs. So the stairs, if you climb, you'll not get to the next floor. Your head will hit the floor. So you have to cut it out. We cut it out using what we call shaft. Shaft. Okay. To use the shaft, I'll go to my ground floor or first floor, whichever the case. You just have to see the stairs. Okay. What were we saying? Yeah, the shaft. Good. So you see our stairs is here. So now we will draw our shaft on the stairs so that that particular place will be removed from the floor. To draw it, you come to your ground floor, first floor, which floor you are. Then on your architecture tab, your far right, over here, you see what we call shaft opening. I'll click on shaft. And after clicking on shaft, I'll get the drawing tools. You see the drawing tools? Means you can draw any shape of shaft you want. Right? Your shaft, it cuts through ceiling, it cuts through floor, it cuts through roof. Are you here? Good. So I'll draw the shaft. I'll use I think I'll use pick line, right? Right? So I'll pick here, pick here, pick here, pick here, pick here, pick here. think it's a perfect shape. You can accept. If it's not, the software tell you. So I click. So it's not. You can see there's some gap here. So I'll click on continue. So now I use my trim and extend to connect this and that, and to connect this and that. That's all. And accept. Then I have a shaft here. If I go to 3D, you see the shaft. This is how the shaft looks. So it's this way, but when I click outside, it goes away. So you can see now, you can see down. See what's happening. If you want to select the shaft, you take your mouse close, you see it. Click, select it, and you can drag it down. Then usually when you do the shaft on the ground floor, if I go down, see to cut the ground too. So you select the shaft, then you drag the arrow here up, right? Then you can have this. So now if I go to the first floor, I'll see the I'll see this coming up straight. Then I can draw my the whatever plan I want up on the top. I draw it. No, I'm on the first floor plan. Yes. So this is the underlay I'm seeing. So I'll draw my first floor here. Are you with me? So assuming it repeats, you know what to do. Copy and then you take it up. But now it's not repeating, all right? And so let's draw something. I'll select wall. Then it's coming up here. So this side will be like a landing, right? So I can draw a room here quickly. See where I drew this room. So I'll come up here. What it means, let me go to 3D and see. So this is what we've done, right? What it means is that you see over here, you have to put railing here. You get it? Or else you fall down. Or if you want to put a wall, you can put a wall. You get me? If I want to put a wall, I'll go back to my first floor, select wall. I'll just draw a wall around it here. So this is how I'll do it. I want the wall to pass through exactly where the line is. May be difficult, so I'll draw it here this way. Okay, a little off, a little off. Then I'll come and use the align tool. So that's the word align. Then I'll align it here, 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 and then here, here. So in 3D, this is how it will be. You see, climb up. Then you can have whatever you want to do here. Sometimes when somebody is coming up, you want to see. So it means you put railing instead of using wall. So I'll delete this. Then I'll go to my first floor architecture railing. And I'll draw the railing. You say you are facing difficulty, so you look at this. From here to here to here to here. And accept. And I have this over here. Guard and protect. You see. So if you want here to be a family area, can be another living room up, like a family area. Then you can now fix your bedrooms by the side. So this can be a family area. Back to first floor. And I have one bedroom here. This place is already a bedroom, right? This side. So I put one bedroom. I can use the same plan this way. No, undo. The bedroom here with a with this washroom. Then I mean this door over here. Another bedroom here. That's if you want to use the same plan. Don't forget. This can be another bedroom. Maybe I want the washroom to be here. It's too big. So it means that if we move, I can move this wall here. That means this side will become like a cantilever. You get me? The one we were doing before that we stopped. It has come again. So if you move that wall there, it means see what's happening here. This side becomes a cantilever. So you have to put a floor beneath it. I hope you are getting it. Should we maintain it this way? Yeah, I wanted to do okay, I can still make it happen. That's fine. So let's see first floor. That means I would rather bring the washroom here. Because I want here to be a balcony for this guy. You are with me? Good. So I'll select railing. I want to pick line, but picking the line means it will fall exactly on the line. I want to offset it inside, remember. So I'll put offset 75 or 50 and accept. Means I'll have a railing here, a balcony. Back to first floor. Then I can extend this wall here. Okay. So there will be another room here. That room may also have balcony here. That's if we wish. If we wish. We have a room here. This can be a general space. So let me put a, or I can do this. So let me show you this. So let me end this wall here. Connect this one. So over here, that's here. I want to put a short wall. Okay. I want to do a short wall. That's how you do it. Go to my first floor. Select wall. This time around, the wall is not connected to a floor because I want it to be short. So I'll come here to where the connection and remove it and choose what? Unconnected. Then I'll put in the height I want. If I want to go 1200, 1002, I'll put 1002. Then I'll now draw a wall from here to here to here. You see how the wall is looking? It's not looking like this. So in 3D, this is how the wall will be. a short wall. You get it? Now I can decide to put you see something on a short wall and have really some really on top of it. So you can make that happen. So back to first floor, select railing. Then I'll draw my railing on top of the wall and accept. If I go to three, this what will happen. The railing will be lost. Okay. The railing is on the floor. The wall is higher than the railing. So the railing is inside the wall. So if I click on the wall, see the railing is inside. The railing height I think is about 1,001 or so. And the wall is 1,002. So that's what's happening. So you have to move the railing up. So how do I select the railing? Now that it's inside there. Now that it's inside the wall, how do I select it? Mm. Select the wall. How do I click on the railing? It's inside the wall. What do I select and filter? How do I select and filter? I've selected the wall. Where is filter? Filter is not showing. Okay. You can decide to go through that way, hide the wall, and then lift the railing up and come and hide the wall. Filter is not showing. That's one way. But I see it to be long, but I can do that. Filter is not showing because you've selected only one thing, right? So this is how I will do it. I'll go to the first floor, then I'll do a selection here. This is where the thing is. I'll do this selection. See how I'm doing it. Then I'll now use the filter. Then I'll put everything off except the railing. Okay, there's another thing on top rail. So now I know you see here is the railing selected. Now you know the railing is selected. So you don't have to go and see. You know. So just here, you give it a base offset. Lift it up. So I'll do 1,000 for it to be obvious. And I'll go and reduce it. So when I do 1,000, when I go to 3D, you see even now it's showing here. So in 3D, you realize that the railing is up. Now I'll now select it. Then I'll go and reduce it. Maybe I'll do a 600. So I know I can do more. I'll do 400. Let me do 200 or 150. No, 200. You see what's we are talking about. So you can do something like this. So it's up to you to think. And when the thinking comes, you have to know where to go and press to get what is in your head. All right, that's what will make your design nice. All right, excellent. Then, all right, so here we can still do the railing here. So it's still an open area. Okay, so I can select this railing, copy, paste, align to selected level, first floor. Okay, but I have to close it. So this railing, I'll select it, then I'll say edit path. So to give me this railing, but I won't do it in 3D. I'll go back to my first floor to do it here. Okay, so I'll click here, and from here. So you see what I'm doing? I'm joining this one to this. So I'll just draw this straight. And I'll go into the trim and extend to do this and that and accept. Then I'll have one rail this way. to do floor here. Remember, we said we want this, so you have to do floor. So I'll select the floor and click on what? Edit boundary, right? And go to that floor, first floor, and correct it. So it's this side. So I'll trim and extend, and I'll delete the inside lines. And that's it. And I'll say, yes, I want you to attach. Then in 3D, to fix it for us. Any question? No. So you fix your doors and then your windows, right? What are we doing here in this space? Nothing. So I think I should let me split the wall here. So first floor, and split the wall here. And I'll select this wall, then I'll drag it back. So I can select this. Even in 3D, I can select this and drag it forward. When you're doing it in 3D, you need to make sure your line is straight. They see the dotted line. You understand? Yeah. See the line is no more dot dot dot. If it's straight, you see the dot dot dot. I'll give it a little more. All right. Okay. All good. Let's do model test. Model test is so we are beginning. Model test is when you want to write something on your wall. You build and you write maybe Foster Homes. It's nice. I want to write, I mean, anything, right? On a wall. That's so. This is how you do it. I'm going to write Foster Homes. To do that, on your architecture tab, you see over here what we call model test. Model test. Click on model test. Then a box will appear. The box is asking you to type what you want. So I'll type in caps Foster Homes. Then I'll click on OK. Now, when you click on OK, you see that the test comes for you to place it. But by default, the test will always be placed on the ground. You see it's flat. You can see. It means when I click, let me come outside here. When I click, it will fall on the ground. Okay. Even if you take it to the wall, it will still be on the ground because by default, your work plane is on the ground. Your work plane is ground. So you're building your walls up like this. So we have to change the work plane for the test. So when you do it, you put it on the ground, then select it. Then in the option here, you see what we call pick new. It means you want to pick a new work plane. You can see pick new work plane. You click on that. Then now, when I come here, it will fit on the wall. Okay, this is new. So you see what's happening. I think it is still following my wall. So this is what you do. You see why you have placement. It is still on work plane. You choose what? Okay. And now, see what's happening. That's 10. When I click, it will fall on the place. I click on modify. You see Foster Homes. It has turned. So you rotate it. That's all. So you select Foster Homes, click on rotate, then rotate it. I think we'll do 180 here. Let's try and see. That will be easier. So space bar says you won't go. So you come and use this one. 180. Foster homes. Move it up a bit. You want it to be big. Or you want to be big, select the text. You see edit type, right? Then the text size is here. Remember to duplicate it to make it different. You can increase the text size. I can do 400. Click on apply. Okay. 400. Maybe I want to change the font. Click on it. Edit type. Your font is here. Click. You see a lot of fonts here to choose from. If I choose this, click on OK. This is how it looks. Change the color. I'm talking about materials. Then over here, you can see the extrusion. Maybe it's too thick for you. You can select it. Then under properties, you see your core depth. It's at 150. You can make it 75. That's half of that. It becomes smaller. That way. Anyhow, it's first albums. Beautifully played. Again, you get plenty land. Fiskabra never planning. All right. Welcome. You're not here on Monday. Malaria. You know if you shake up. If you shake up. You will take this one, the advert they do for TV. You see that one? They take that thing or then malaria is gone. You didn't take that one. They take it it's tabia, eh? It's tabia. Or tabia herbal mist or something. They take no malaria is gone at once. So this is how to get the job done. Okay. Column. So we want to put columns in the building and then we are going down the building. Put a column. So this is what we are going to do. See, we already have the ground floor. So I'll go to the foundation. Okay. In my elevation, in our elevation, you see your foundation level. You can see it. Good. So this foundation level is 1005. Let me explain what is happening here. Who can explain this to us? So we have ground level, we have topo surface, foundation. What's the difference? So ground floor, topo surface, foundation. What's the difference? Sub. Mhm. Mhm. What you've said is correct, but it still sounds confusing. Now, is it correct? Yeah. What are we saying? Yeah, explain with the figures. Yeah. Let's go out. Yeah, So this one our foundation here. But either way, our column face to the ground floor. Okay. So how do we put our column? I'll go to my foundation over here. So I've now gone down the building. So I'm not seeing anything, right? So so I can see so I'll come to my underlay. Then I'll say, let me see the underlay for ground floor. Then I'll see this. What is happening? I think I'm seeing this because hmm. Okay. So let me explain this. You see, I put on underlay for ground floor. So I'm supposed to see the ground floor wall. But I'm not seeing it because there's a slab there. So the slab is blocking me from seeing the ground floor wall. There are times when you see it as if the slab and all those are not there. Regardless, I'll change the analysis to now. That means we have to use a different approach. Assuming I saw the ground floor walls, okay, assuming that the ground floor was actually what we will do now is that we select column and we'll give it a height to the ground floor. Are you sure? No, not you. Are you sure? Now we are down. Hit the ground floor. So at a height. But we can't see it. So now we can't see, so I'll go to the ground floor. Then I'll rather do it there down. So there are a lot of ways you can achieve the results you want. Down. Right? So now let's go to ground floor. So I'll go to ground floor. So here I can see my walls. So I'll select column. This is where you have the column. On your architecture tab again, over here you see column, right? If you click on the arrow, you see two columns. Structural column and the architectural column. What's the difference? One is structural, one is architecture. That's the difference. What does it mean? Structural column, architectural column. What's the difference? Together, right? In other words, it's a load bearing column, or it's a column that is reinforced. Then we have the architectural, just as you said, architectural, just mainly just to beautify the building, right? So we are going to put a structural column down. So you click on structural column. Then over here you see you want to put it at a height or depth. We are going down. So I'll choose what? Depth. Then over here, I'll connect it to the foundation. So that when I put it, it will go down to the foundation. You get me? So you just click to place a column, right? So you see your column is here. The column that is selected is a 300 by what? 450. I don't want 300 by 50, I want 200 by 200. So you click on edit type, then duplicate. The name is 200 by 200. Okay. Then you see the dimension here. Put in 200 by what? 200. Click on OK. Then now you come to the middle here and you click. Then I've clicked one. It gives you a one that you can't see it. Okay. So let's go to 3D and see. I'll go to 3D. And in 3D, see the guy here. In elevation, you realize that it's going deep down into the foundation level. Because we connected it to the foundation, when I change the level of the foundation, it will go with it. So if I say, and I want to add 300 to my foundation, so that will be negative 1. I'm adding 300. So that will be negative 1,800. So it moves with it because it's connected to it. Are you okay? Good. So back to ground floor. Select texture, structural column. Then you click to place it. No, it's not your job to place columns. Foundation is not your job. It's the job of a structural engineer. Okay. I'm just, you are not even supposed to treat it. I'm just, yeah, doing it so you see. Um, I'm supposed to just teach you the normal architectural column, the one you see outside, uh, which we'll do in a bit. So you see, sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Hello? No, no, I did class. I did class. If you want some call, it interrupt. If you want some call, it interrupt my class. That's why I pick. My guy go call you. My guy go call you. I don't know why he no call you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. I thought we moved the bed. We didn't move it well. Ground floor. Let me use the arrow keys. Okay. We didn't move it well. It's gone. All right. Okay. But then let's say you want to place column, right? Maybe outside here, right? Outside here, one here, and one here. So this is the ground floor. I'll go to ground floor. Then I'll click on column, the arrow. Then I'll select architectural column. Then over here, I have some architectural column here. Select it. I'll click on edit type, duplicate. Then I want to change the size. So maybe I want to do what what are we doing? So you want to do 250 by 250 because this is a square column. This is a rectangular column, right? So 250, 250. Then name it 250, the width 250. Click on OK. Then you check if the placement is correct. So this is height to first floor. So I can place one here, place one here, place one here. So that in 3D, in 3D, I can see, oh, I can see my column up this way. So your column will hang. Remember, anything you do at the front here will hang. Why? Floor goes down minus 150. So it means the column will hang minus 150. So I'll select this column, right click, select all instances visible in view to only select the architectural column. Then I'll come to the base offset negative 150, right? So it's here. Over here, you can see it's passing through the slab. So there are two options. You can decide to give it a top offset to negative, so it comes down. So I can put in over here, you see top offset. What we did first was base. So now I can do top minus 150 because I know the floor is 150 to come down. Or let me put 0 here so that it goes back. Or I can attach the column to the slab, the base of the slab. So once the columns are selected, on the top here, you see what we call attach top or base. When I click on it, then I'll come and click on the slab. Then it will attach to the base of the slab this way. Are you okay? Maybe I want the column to go up again, right? So it means I want to attach it. So I'll undo. So what you rather do is that you change the top from first to second. So I right click on a column. You could have done this whilst drawing. The beginning when we're drawing, you could have said to second. When you draw to just go straight. Do you understand what I just said? Okay. So we didn't do it. So let's see how we can do it. Select it. Select all instances visible in view. Then over here in the properties, you see top level. It's at first floor. I'll just change it to what? Second floor. And the guy will just shoot up like this. Good. Are you ready to move? I'll go to my elevation, look at my levels. So what it means is that this guy shouldn't be second floor, right? Because there's no second floor. So this should be what? It should be what? It should be what? Alright. So now you see the levels are far apart. So I want to take it closer. I'll drag it. Remember, close. It means that one was separate. So when I drag this, they all go together. Snap it with this guy. So select it. Drag this guy from here. Yeah. This one was also separate. Okay, I think I know why. Okay. Then you see that in my elevation, see, some part is hidden. It's hidden because it is outside the crop region. There's what we call a crop region. I understand the four cardinal point, you don't see it on elevation. You only see it on the ground floors, right? So here is outside the crop region. So there's a crop, but you don't see it. I'll show you how you can see the crop. Down here, there are two guys here. Okay, it's like this. It's two. The first one is do not crop. The second one is saying what? Show crop region. So it means that if I click on the first one, the second one to show me the crop region, right? So let's click and see what happens. I click on the first one. You see, I can now see a box. So this is a crop region. And you can see the drawing is outside the crop region. Good. Alternatively, I can go back to where I clicked. This is now it's saying hide because it's already showing. So now it's saying hide. So when I click to hide, are you with me? The first one is saying what? Do not crop. It means that although there's a crop region, when I say do not crop, it will not crop. So let me click and see. Although there's a crop, I say don't crop. So I can still say show me the crop region. The crop region will come, but it will not crop because I say it shouldn't crop. So I can decide to adjust it, or you can drag this here and drag this back. And you can now say hide, then it will hide it because you don't want to see it. Are you okay? Yes, yes. So he's saying that the names here, sometimes you find them here. If you want to do that, select the level. You see the level ends here. It means it needs to end outside, else the name will pass through the building. So I can drag the level outside here. Then, ordinarily, you can select the level. You see this box here. Click on it. Then it comes, right? So if you want it this way, you can make it happen. But I prefer just one side. But you can do two sides. Right. Okay. You guys say you're ready to roof. So we will roof the building. To roof, go to the roof and roof. So these are roof, right? So on our floor plans, you see roof here. Double click on roof to open roof. And the plane is empty. So what do we do? Underlay, right? So I have to put on the underlay for that floor where the roof is going to sit. So I can put the roof on it. I'll spoil your job. So on the roof, you make sure nothing is selected. Then you come to underlay. You have none. So you click, then you choose what? First floor. So you can see where your first floor is. Then you put your roof on top of it. No, it's not showing because the underlay is not on. Ordinarily, if you go up, you will not see anything. If you go up, there's nothing there. But I want to see what is beneath. So you put on the underlay. The other one slab was not showing because we were down and wanted to look up. This one we are up, we are looking down. Put the underlay to first floor, then you can see this. So you can put a roof on top of it. Are you ready? Yes. Put your roof on top of it. Select roof and put it on top. To select your roof, you click on the architecture tab. You see roof here. If you click on the arrow, okay, if you click on the arrow, you see a lot of things here. So we have three guys, then there's a line. three other guys. The first three are ways to create roof. What we are going to do is the first one, the roof by footprint. Then if you come down, the last three are the fascia, the gutter, then the soffit. The soffit is the outside ceiling. One somebody use TNJ and all that. So we are going to do roof by footprint, the first one. You don't have to click on the arrow. You can just click directly on the roof. And when I click, this is what will happen. I will see the drawing tools. I mean, I can draw my roof on the building. So I'll use pick line, right? So when I select pick line, when I come here and click on this line, now we are drawing the line for the roof. If you pick the wall exactly, it means that the roof will fall on the wall, that edge. But usually our roof goes beyond it. There's a space between the wall and the end of the roof, which is called what? You all know the space I'm talking about. So what is it called? Let me undo. What's the space called? The overhang, correct. Or some may say eaves. So I'll select pick line again. Before I pick the line, I'll offset. Put in the overhang value or eaves value so that it offsets it for me. Are you with me? Yeah. So you have your, so that's the offset here. So I'll put in my offset value of of what do you want to do? I'll do 600, right? So I'll come here, you see, then I'll click, right? Click, click, click. Then here you decide if you want the roof to cover here. Because there's nothing here. We will not cover there, right? Click, click, click. And I'll have this. Then I'll use my trim and extend to correct these guys. Okay. So this guy is proving stubborn here. So let me undo and see what's happening. So the line here, okay, so it works. Let me see. Okay. So everything is connected, right? Then you can see this angle sign. Okay. What they mean is that that side of the roof will slope. So it means here will slope, here will slope, here will slope, here will slope. All the sides will slope. That's what I mean. So when you are done drawing the line, you just accept. The software will do the rest for you. When I accept, this will happen. So in 3D, this is what you see. Easy. Okay, yours is Are we okay? See how easy it was to put a roof on it. So assuming you have a building, I'm going to the ground floor, okay? I'm going to the ground floor. Are you with me? And I'll draw a wall, circle this way, here. Then I'll draw a polygon here. I'm on ground floor. If I want to roof this building, where will I go to? Look at our levels. If I want to roof this building, where will I go to? According to this project, according to this project, according to this project, this guy, which level will I go to? According to this project, look at the levels. Practical, right? Let's be practical. You have this building on the land, then you've put up this small building on the ground floor, and you want to roof it. Which of the level will you go to roof it? I want to roof this. I want to roof this. Looking at the levels, where will I go to? According to this project. One is correct. Mashada. I want you guys to be sure because I don't you know. One is correct, right? Why do you say ground floor? Why do you say first floor? Mm, mhm. Oh, see, so hold on. I see what the confusion is. You see, the word is short. It's because you see when we're drawing the wall, the short wall, so it's using that height. Okay, so let me correct it. So I'll select the wall, then I'll change the height. I'll connect it toward the first floor. This is how the wall is supposed to be. So to be where? So it's me that have confused you before. So you have to go to the first floor. So don't go to the roof. Because this one you went to the roof. This one to where you go stand on the roof. The roof will be here. If you go and stand at the roof, it will be here and here it will be empty. So you have to come to the first floor to roof this one. Are you getting it? Good. So I'll go to my first floor. So you see the underlay is there. Then if I want to roof this guy, I'll just select roof, pick line, put in my overhang of what? 600. Pick this and pick that. That's all. Then I'll accept. I'm done. If I want to roof this, select roof, pick line, put in my offset of 600. Click here, click here, click here, click here, click here, click here. Accept. I'm done. In 3D, you see these guys here. Yes, you can learn how to do that. It's not difficult. Get your hands on this ones first before those things you think of doing them. So you get this, then you're done. Very simple. So just make sure you concentrate on the lines. We'll learn how to change the slope. By default, the slope is 30. That's what the software gives us. It's 30 degrees. All right, so we'll change it. You can change it this way. If you click on the roof, any roof, in the options here, you see slope here is 30. If I put, let me just put 10. Let's see what happens. Pause now. If I put 60, those typical of this building. They give it uh, those high end roof. Let me do 45. Yeah, something like this. Can do 45 for this too. Are you okay? Then now I'm going to attach the building to the house. Okay, this is what I mean. Ground floor. Then let's say, right? There's another room attached here, but the door is outside. Are you with me? This way, there's another room here. For whatever reason, it's separate from the main building. This way, and I want to roof this. To roof this. So I'll go to first floor, right? The guy is here. I want to roof him. To roof him, select roof, pick line, right? Put your offset. This time I'll put offset of 200. So I'll pick. I pick here, right? Then trim and extend. So it's sloping at all sides. Is this correct? What's up? Here, here. It shouldn't slope here. So I'll click on modify. You can see even the line shouldn't be here. The line should be, I'll move it here, right? Then it shouldn't slope here. So let's say we erase a fee, right? Then let's accept it, see what happen. So 3D, you see, this is correct. Yeah, that's what I'll give you, but that's what you say you want. You can do this on the field if you want this. Okay. Uh, so we don't want it to slope here, right? So you go back to your roof, or in our case, first floor, select the roof. Then you click on edit footprint to get a line. Then here we don't want here to slope. So you select this line. Then over here you see what? The define slope. You put it off. Or the same thing is here, define slope. The same thing. Either you do it here or here. You see the line is gone. It means that side will not slope. So if I accept, see the plan on 3D, this will happen. It will not slope. Again, maybe I want it to slope this way. You get me? Go to my first floor, that's where I'll see it. Click on edit footprint. Then I'll put this one to what? Off. So that only here and here will slope. So if I accept in 3D, the two sides will slope. Then I can select it and reduce the slope. 20. You get me? So what do you do here? Very easy. The software will help you. So we do what we call, see what we did to the column. We attach the top of the column to the base of the roof. So we can attach the top of the wall to the base of the roof and it will pick the shape. So the same process. Click on the wall. Then over here you see what? Attach top base. Just like this for the column. And click on the roof. right? Or maybe you want it to slope one way. So I go to my roof, my first floor, right? I have my roof, select the roof, edit the roof. Then it means this slope has to go off. This one also has to go off. If I leave it like this, it means there's no slope. The roof is flat. But I want it to go this way. So it means I'll slope here. So I click on the define slope. Then the slope will come. Then I want to change the slope before clicking. So I can click on the line. See the slope is there, 20. Click inside and change it. I put 5 here. I want a gentle slope. And click on accept. Now in 3D, to slope one way. Then you can select the wall and attach to the top of the roof. Don't drag it up. Drag it up. It will still maintain the straight shape. So to pass through the roof, rather attach it so that it takes that shape. Are you okay? Yeah. Very simple. So now we want to want to do rafters and purlin, right? The roof members. You want to do your roof members. So what do you do? There's no tool for rafters and purlin. Should I say there's no tool? You have to model it. Let me put it that way. You have to model because there's no tool, single tool for you to go and click and say pa rafter, pa purlin. You have to model everything, right? But the good news is we found a way around it. You don't have to model, right? So we have rafters and pellets inside the template for you to use. To use them, you need to make sure you have your roof first because your rafters and pellets are going to take the shape of your roof. You cannot put rafters and pellets like this and go on the roof like this, or rafters and pellets like this and go on the roof like this. It always takes the shape of your roof. So to make sure your roof is set, then you can now go ahead and do your rafters and pellets. I know my roof is set, so I'm going to do rafters and pellets. To do that, we are going to copy the roof twice so that we'll have three copies. One will be for rafter, one for purlin, and one for the roof itself. To copy, you need to make sure you are facing the model straight so that when you copy, it will be in line. Are you here? You can do that in 3D. In 3D, what it means is that you have to click on the model, either front, right, back, anywhere, so that you are facing it direct. Or you can go to elevation, because elevation, you know, you are facing it. Either way. Then you select the roof, you hit copy, then constrain so that it copies in a straight line because you don't want it to curve. Then over here, multiple is selected. You remember? Do you remember? Okay. You say you do, that's fine. So I click on the roof, copy it to one. I took my mouse down. Select the roof, click on copy, select the roof, copy it one, copy it what? Twice. Then you have two this way. So if I go to 3D, my orbit, see I have three. They are all in line because we are going to change them to rafters and pellets so that it falls on it. That's why you need to have them in line. Are we okay? You can decide to let me undo the elevation. I the gap was too much. If you want, you can do it. If you don't want, you can just say copy, copy one here, copy two here. That's all. You have three. So you select this one. Because this one is the one falling down, I'll use that for my rafter. The rafters always are down before a pellet in the roof. Select this one, and in the roof properties here, you click, you see rafters here. Click on rafter, and this will happen. You can see, click on the second one, choose what? Airlines, and this will happen. Click on delete type, replace panels, and this will happen. So, you can see what's happening down there. So, this one has to come and fall on the other one being needed. So, I can go to elevation, okay, and I'll select this one, and I'll use my move tool. Remember the move tool? Or you can use your arrow key to do down, 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 down. Okay, it's not move to constraint is on, so it comes down straight to move it down this way. And here you can see it's passing through it. If I go to 3D, you see that it's passing through it. It's not supposed to pass through it. It's supposed to fall on it. You get it? So I can select it. So I can see it's purling. You see the base offset here? I can use the value here to adjust it. So let me put 50 and see. It's coming up. Put 75. Put 120. Okay. I can leave it like this. I can put 130. I think 150 will suffice, or 140 will suffice. Yeah, so this is good. You see, and I click the main roof, go to my elevation, right? Then move it down as well. So this one was 140, the purling, right? So I can do this one 160 and see if it works. Okay, this I did 150. 150 is working, not bad. Let me go down more and see if. So I'll do one. If I do 140, 140 is fine. 130 is fine. Okay, I think I can go more. I can leave it like this. Yeah, I mean experiment here, right? Let me do 100 and see. See, 100 is not good. So it goes inside the pellet. You can see. All right, so 120. 120 is number 120 is fine. So you have your rafters and pellets under this way. Get it? Then you have to put ceiling on. First floor, you have to put ceiling. You can see the down is empty inside the house. You have to put ceiling there. We can still do it now. Let's go to first floor and add ceiling. So what we are going to do next is to place the fascia around it and then put the soffit down to close it. Shall we? Yes. To put the fascia, go to your architecture tab where you have your roof here. Click on the arrow. Remember the drop down. Fascia is here. Click on fascia. Then, for starters, you come to your roof. You zoom in. Then click on the edge. When I click here, this will happen. There'll be a fascia. But see, the fascia is at the edge of the roof. The fascia goes in, and the roof nano. However, there are some roofs the fascia not down. Some people do it that way. Usually, the fascia is supposed to offset in a little bit. Are you with me? Yeah. So if you want to offset it a little bit, you can do it before placing, or you can place it and offset it. So I can select the facial now. Then in my options here, I'll see vertical profile offset. Then I have horizontal profile offset. Vertical is this way, horizontal is this way. So I'll do horizontal. Inside horizontal profile, I'll give it an offset of what, 75. So I'll put in negative 75 because it's going inside. You see what happens? It goes inside. You can see it, but it's black and white. This is what you like. You like black and white. I've showed you how to do this. How to change it to black and white. I did. You are the reason why I did that. I said you click here on the visual star, and in the options you see wireframe, hidden line. Hidden line is what we are seeing. If I choose shaded, you see this one. If I choose hidden line, you see this. Right, so you see it's now going inside. Okay, it means that you have to click on the edge around. So I select facial again, roof, facial. Then here I'll put in the minus 75 before clicking. Minus 75. Now come here. See the first one, I clicked the bottom of the roof. It means that all around you have to click the bottom. If you click the top, something else will happen. I'll click top so you see. So I click the bottom. You can see the way it joins here. If you click top, it will not join. So if I click the top here, see what's happening? To pass through it. So it means if you start clicking bottom, click bottom throughout. However, there's a shortcut. Let me undo everything and show you the shortcut. The shortcut is I'll select facial, then I'll put in the minus 75, right? Before clicking. You can put a letter cap. Then when I come here, I'll put my mouse either here or here, right? Then I'll press, before I click, I'll press the tab key. You know where the tab key is? TAB, on top of the caps. Once you press it once, it will select around the roof for you. But you won't see it because you are zoomed in here. But when I press, you see this line selected. When I press tab, you see this one is also selected. So it means all around is selected. So just click. That's all. Then when you go around now, you see that it's facial everywhere. You don't have to go and click, right? But you can see the rafter is showing. Yeah. Showing because it's at the same place with the roof. And our facial has gone inside. So it means that you have to take our rafters where? Inside. Inside. Alright? To take it inside, remember yeah, the roof and a yeah. And in drawing the roof, we selected the lines. So that lines we selected, we just offset it inside. That's all. So you click on the rafter, then you click edit footprint. It will give you the line. So I'll go back to my roof where I can see it well. Then just offset it inside. That's all. So I'll click on the offset tool. Now I'll put in an offset of 100 or 90 because you're way near 75. The facial went in 75. Remember, let me just do 100. So 100, I know it will go in. Then I'll come and offset. Feel some sharp pains here. I'll come and offset. In offsetting, you see that copy is on. Remember what it will do. It means it will offset a copy of the line. But we don't need a copy. We want to offset the original one. So I'll put copy of. Are you here? Then I'll come here. I want to offset inside. So I'll bring the line here. Then again, before I click, I'll press tab. So select the whole line for me. So tab and click. That's all. And accept. Then in 3D, realize that the guy will go inside. This soffit glass is showing a little bit. You see this glass here? You can see it. The purlin glass. I can select it as well. Edit footprint. Then I'll choose offset. Then I'll offset that by maybe I can try to do 100. The same thing I did. Then I'll offset tab. You see that I'm doing it in 3D. Click. Then offset is gone. Now accept. Then I have a clean sheet. This way. Okay, then we have to close under. So put the outside ceiling, the soffit, close the down part. The soffit outside is it spans between your wall and the fascia, right? So your soffit needs to be between from the wall to where the fascia. So I'll go to my roof. So it has to be this is my wall, right? No, I was outside here. I was outside. But you see, it's difficult seeing the wall outside. Can you see the wall outside? This one is here. Good, but do baby, you may not see it. Let's see. We are seeing this one. This one is here. This one is also here. This one is passing. It's like passing here. You can see it. When I zoom in and out, you see, but when I leave it, and so sometimes it's messy this way. You hardly see it. But that's where you have to also select because you want to begin from where the wall is to the fascia. So what do we do? This one is the roof. Roof need that so. Yes. Yeah. Good. So you can hide the roof and then do it later. You'll hide it, right? So right, select the roof, right click, hide in view, hide what? Element. Now the roof is hidden. So you are seeing what's beneath. Yes. Is it still confusing? Are you sure? Means confusing me. So this is my fascia, eh? So I can decide to draw my soffit now. To draw the soffit, click on the roof arrow, then you see soffit here. Click on it. Then I'll use pick line. And I'll pick where my wall is. I think my wall line is where's my wall? Here, is this the wall? No, this is the wall. Which one is the wall? The wall is here. Which one is the wall? Say you say you can see me. I say I can see. You guys say you can see. Where is the wall? Okay, I can use this side, right? So I pick. So I pick around. Over here, the wall is somewhere here because here is open. So the wall is here. You can see. So you have to know your plan. Good. Then I have to trim and extend here, right? So I have this shape around it. After selecting the wall, go and select the fascia too. Because what we have done, if you accept, we didn't do a line here, so pick line. There's one line here. What you've done, if you accept, the fascia will be in the building, but I want it outside the building. So we'll draw another line. So we'll pick another line. This is the fascia. So we'll pick the end of the fascia this way. The end of the fascia that way. This one is easy. Just click the end of the fascia. End of the fascia. When you zoom in, that's where it becomes easy. You don't zoom in, you miss it. Okay, I think that's all. Right? So it means our fascia will be here. You can see. Yes, accept. You get this. So in 3D, see your fascia. But the fascia is too thick. Right? Or it's not thick for you. The fascia is too thick. So how do you correct it? You select the fascia, right? Then edit type, remember. Duplicate. So this is different. Then the thickness. Click structure. You reduce the thickness here. I'll do 25. That's all. The fascia is now 25 down here. Okay, see outside here too. I'll say facial. You see, you're supposed to do facial here too. But I rather concentrated on this guy here. And we miss the facial here. So you have to correct it. You are with me. Select the facial, edit boundary, go back to the roof. It is this side. So it means you see where the wall is. So it means that's the side we're supposed to pick. Here, here, here. Are you getting it? Okay. So trim and extend here and here, here and here. I'm missing the lines here, here and here. Do it this way. So the fascia will be here too. You get it? Okay. So when I accept, so in 3D, fascia will be here too. You can see the fascia is up. It needs to come down here. Can we? It needs to come down to the end of the surface. Sorry, I'm confusing here. The surface is up. It needs to come down here. So you can select it and give it a height offset, right? Which may be difficult, but we can get it minus 50. Okay, it's coming. So I'll put it minus 100. So let's do yours. Minus 80. Minus 90. You get it? Then now you want to put gutter around it. Very easy. Click on the arrow again. You see this one? Gutter. Then you give it a horizontal profile so that the gutter doesn't fall directly at the roof. The comb kakra so that the water can collect in it. So I give it minus 50. Then again, you have to click the edge of the roof. So I'll put it here, then I'll press tab. So select around, I'll just click once and I have gutter to collect my water for me. Okay, very easy. And I said it. So you don't draw section. So how do you get your section? You go to your floor plan, any of the floor plans, and just draw a line through where you want your section to be. Then the software will give you the section. Easy peasy. So to draw a section, over here, you see a guy here with the pointed head. It's called section. You click on him. After clicking, you come to your model. Then you stand where you want your section to start from. You click, and I'll move here. Straight line, and click. After clicking, you realize that it is pointing up. So it means that I'll get a section from here up. If you want it down, you see, if you select a section, you see this thing, flip. If you click, it means you give you a section down. If you want here and here, you can draw another one and show it here. Then you have two. You see how easy it is. So now let's see this one, right? Are you ready? You are ready, eh? Let me point it here. Up. So it means we are going to see this stairs and the TV and the table. And we are supposed to see this bed and this door and this window. You get it? Yes. It doesn't matter the floor you are. Once you cut the section, you see everything. So after I cut the line, if I come to my project browser, I'll see section here. If you don't draw the line, you will not see section. So don't go and look for it. When I open it up, I'll see section 1 because I've drawn only one. If I double click, I'll get a section this way. So this is the door, this is the stair, this is the TV, this is the bed. You get it? If I go back to my ground floor or even first floor, you see, we didn't draw it here, but we see it here. You can select it and let me flip it. So if I go to that same section, because that same line, if I go there to change to the other side, if I go back to first floor, then let's say I want to draw another section this way. So I'll select section, and I'll draw a section this way. Then if I go back to section here, see I have another one, section 2. Double click on it, and you see a section that way. So you can draw 100 sections. You see everything. You can draw one here, one here, one here, one here. So you have 4. Pencil. You can even skew your session to a certain point. So I can go to my um, ground floor, maybe just for sugar reasons. You can select session, then you can draw a session from here to here alone. Then you see session 3. When you select it, this is what you see. Right? Then you can decide to adjust it. Maybe you want to see only here. You can add shadow to it. Right? If you don't want a session again, you can delete it. Select the line, delete. To ask you are deleting, you say yes. Any questions? There are no questions. We'll end. So ask questions. Yes, please. Yes. You draw it on top of it. So if you are going high, it means that this will not be roof. This will be second floor. Then you put another one, third floor, fourth floor. So you get to, you are tired, the man is finished, you want to roof. Then you roof it. If you do what? No. You are going to put this on an A3 sheet. So it will be like the one I gave you the first day. It will be like this. We don't read on this. But usually the projects around, yeah, except if those government hospital. Yeah, that one, yeah. You need that. Right? Good. So that can happen to you. Good question. So we hit the roof and you forgotten. So you work well, you go to your roof. Ah, what is this roof? Ah, but we've done hide and unhide. So you have to go to where you hid it. You see, when I come to roof, I don't see it. Aha. So there will be a bulb down here. It's a lonely bulb. It's called reveal hidden element. Yeah. Once I click on the bulb, anything that is hidden will come. So you select it, then you say on hide, then you toggle out, then it will come. It will a bit mirror because when you hide, you can still see it in other views. And so you just forget about you will not even remember hiding it. And then later you find yourself wanting. I didn't give you guys one. A swimming pool. Then I believe will be coming out well, as it's supposed to. All right. watch the video. I know two people are not watching the video.